But speaking of stories, we are back with an episode of Who Would You Tell, but specifically an episode of Real Talks. I'm joined by Lesiva Mahlala. I'm joined by Palesa. Oh, thank you for making the time. Good people, it's been a very, very long time since we shot an episode of this. For context, I had to bully both these people to watch this movie. We will be reviewing Materialists. First things first, Siva, how are you? Great to see you.
Good to see you. Good to see you. I'm good. I'm good. Materialists, I don't feel good about it at all. But I'm very good. Thanks.
Okay.
I'm good.
Okay. Palesa, how are you done?
I'm good. I'm surviving. Trying to rest as much as I can. I'm really, I felt weird about not coming in here, but I was like, am I the only person that maybe did not vibe with this movie?
No, he hated it.
I kind of hated it, but I don't know if I hate it from like a storytelling perspective or like, I don't know, whatever lesson we're supposed to get from it. But it was a weird one.
Okay.
Yeah, I think I'm definitely gonna say more of the film nerd stuff about why I hated it. Yeah.
Okay, so first of all, for some context, if you're watching this having not watched the movie, first of all, you must really like this podcast. So shout out to you. Maybe watch the movie though, for your sake, so you know what's happening here. Materialist is a rom-com starring Dakota Johnson. First things first, Alex. I don't know how this harms or helps us in the long term. I don't know how good an actress I think Dakota Johnson is.
Let's wake it up.
Let's
wake it up.
Put quite plainly.
Let's wake it up.
But in this movie, I think it works because her character is meant to just, I feels like be bland. I don't know. Like she feels like a butter sandwich. Like it's there's not too much happening, but there's something here that's there's a bit of flavoring, and you know that there was something put into the sandwich. It could be.
I agree with you. I think it was very intentional. I think that the writer-director, the tone that they chose, that City and Song chose, directly, like the protagonist embodies that like very well. The movie is presented very flat, very sterile. Like I felt like unfeeling. There was no risk.
Unfeeling really well.
Exactly. That's what I'm like. It feels so deliberate. Actually, in that she succeeded very well. Like in intention, it was flat as hell. And so was she. So
I feel like it could have though. As much as we can talk about how it was maybe intentionally supposed to be flat.
Yeah.
I didn't get the essence of like really feeling with the lead character in a rom-com the way I used to in like your 2000s films or like your Pretty Woman or whatever. I didn't feel the dimension of her character, right? Because I mean, she bumps in, sorry to like jump the story or whatever. No. From when she bumped into her ex, I didn't feel that like, ooh, that feeling or like, you know what I mean? It was just like, oh, hey, John, what? And I don't know. I feel like we could have had, you know what it is? When I felt like, oh, okay, this has felt a little light, like it vapid for me. Oh, God, I don't know her real name, like the actress's name. But if you watch Succession, Carrie.
Oh, yes. Zoe Winters. I only know that because of the movie. But yeah, she was
the
she was
first
really
time
good.
I felt like,
really
okay, we're working with something. And then like her acting against Dakota just felt a bit like, we're missing something here to really complete the scene. You know what I mean? So I don't know if it's Dakota. No, I think Dakota, love you, girl, but we need something more. But also the script was a little like...
boring. Guys, it was a boring ass story. Like I hated that story.
Visually beautiful.
Oh yeah.
Visually beautiful. But like... it just didn't have much weight. I didn't feel like, like I'm walking out of there... I don't know, and you can be a dimensional character, but I needed the like essence of like Anne Hathaway in Love and Other Drugs.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or who else do I love? Like your Julia Roberts in Pretty Woman, just these really dimensional, rom-com women who aren't perfect, and are really grappling with this like, I don't know, like these different issues, but just I didn't connect with the lead character in a way I wanted to or needed to.
Yeah, I mean, this felt like a really great exercise in making two-dimensional characters. Like they were so two-dimensional. Like even Pedro Pascal's character. Like a lot of people are talking about Pedro Pascal right now, and I just want to get it out there that I don't hate Pedro Pascal.
I don't hate Pedro Pascal.
I think that he's really good in most of the stuff that he's in. I think he's a good actor. In this movie, I don't think he was a character.
Yeah.
I think he was
a
just
main one.
No, he's a placeholder.
he's just
Yeah.
the rich guy.
Yeah.
Like
No,
And that's what we
that's
know about
it.
it,
That's
right?
the only thing.
Yes, insert rich guy, supposed like
My
fulfiller of
gosh.
fantasy. I think the point was that you're meant to not get that attached to him.
Because he's like the theory of what she wants. Right?
Exactly. But there's not enough depth there for you to actually want to do that long term.
And also the depth they gave him pissed me off. Like
What, the knee surgery?
the knee surgery. Are you joking? Like,
Guys, he's gonna
are you joking?
talk about the knee surgery.
Like that's the hardest thing about
Okay,
it.
so Steve and I spoke about the knee surgery before the episode started. And I think the point was, and it's very lazily done, it was meant to be funny. It was meant to be like, ah, ha, ha, he actually got the knee surgery. And it sucks. Like, the execution's terrible. There's nothing really happening there.
Maybe that's what it was because I did. Yeah.
maybe it's meant to
like
be funny.
the audience I watched it with, they laughed. Like also like they weren't like wasn't like side-spring laughter, but it was chuckle. It was chuckle, just like aha, this is real height. I think all of it, right? I think the only thing, and the reason I made you guys watch the movie, I thank you for doing it though, by the way.
You're welcome.
You're so welcome, dude. You're so welcome.
Is because I think it's a really good example of like how overinflated people's ideas of how difficult relationships actually are. Happens to be.
Yeah.
I feel like the movie highlights it really well. It's like everything is kind of, you don't really have that much of an issue with this. Like you're creating an idea of what you want, but you don't anyway.
Jog my memory. Did she realize she's not in love with him once she saw the knee surgery?
Yeah.
Yeah.
When they were talking in the
Injury.
kitchen.
When they're talking in the kitchen before
yeah.
she showed him. Just before she showed him, she already knew. And then he does that.
No, but he didn't realize in bed because she was like,
Yeah,
and then
in
he was
bed
like,
she
hey,
saw,
hey.
and then he's like, hey, beast.
And then he was like, okay, no, you saw it. Okay, we're gonna talk about it now. And then I think then she was like, listen, I know you got this thing. I think she tried to make it a case for it's not because of that. Like we're just not in love with each other. We're not a good match or whatever. But yeah, he said he used to be 5'6", and then. Yeah.
It's also like how maybe I don't know. I'm looking at it too realistic, right? But like, how would you be in love with this man? You don't know him. You've known him for how long? And every time you're on a date, you keep asking him like how much things cost. Do you know what I mean? I don't know, man. I just feel like she didn't allow, or maybe the movie didn't allow, maybe there wasn't enough time, but it was just felt like there was no space to even explore this connection as fully as it needed to be. And that's why he became a placeholder. We just see him in these scenes.
Yeah.
Right? And we just know he's rich.
Yeah, but that like, ultimately it showed that that's the reason she liked him in the first place. Didn't really matter if they had explored his character. Because it's not what she wanted.
But you know, I think that's what made the story bad, right? Because I think the abstract opening, which I liked, I thought I was going to really like by the end of the film.
It started off like it was going to be amazing.
Yeah, like it was going to be really cool.
I was so into it.
Like the first people to ever get married. Like that was a very cool concept, right? I think the central thesis of the film is quite there to be seen, that love has always been transactional because he comes with stuff, she comes with stuff. It's always been a transaction. But even the last scene of the two first lovers is to show that, okay, it's transactional, but what makes it worth it is this energy of love that's so dynamic and so endless that it helps you to keep finding each other even when there's nothing to transact anymore. I think that was the central thesis of the film. It's just that it was not a very sophisticated argument. It kind of felt like very...
Surface level.
Surface level, like one note, like exactly what I said just now.
Yeah.
Like, that guy's really rich, but we're not in love with each other. I mean, why?
Why?
Like,
That's what I was struggling with.
Based on what? You know, like, it wasn't a sophisticated argument, in my opinion. So
I think they didn't know how to like take him down like effectively, given how much time there actually was in the movie.
Do you think we expected too much from them?
No. I think we expected the exact right amount. The issue is just that I don't know if it's because the movie length was shortened for some other reason we're unaware of. But we're right to expect more, because like if you're gonna tell a complex story, you need to go all the way with it.
Because the issue of finances is a very real thing in relationships, and that's why when the movie was going, I was like, "Oh, I'm so excited for
You're
them
gonna
to
do
explore
something.
this."
You're
you know
gonna
what I
do
mean?
something,
And like, it just kind of fell apart. And I don't know if it fell apart at the... Guys, that knee injury thing really pissed me off. Like, that was just so... if I could have gotten up and left... And maybe now that you're saying it to me, I'm like, oh, that was the comedic moment.
I wish they never mentioned it before when they were on the
Do you know what I mean?
trailers outside.
Yeah.
And they're talking about us 200K people do it, whatever, all that stuff. I wish that scene never happened, and he just randomly said, "Yeah,
That was
I would have laughed.
Yeah.
I would have
That
laughed
would have been funny.
if they did that.
Yeah.
But because they
No,
explained
they set it up.
I was like,
It was done lazily. It was done really lazily, and I think, again, if we're talking about the time constraints for it, it's just then you have to cut it entirely. If you can't do it a certain way, you can do it as like this big reveal.
Yeah.
True.
Because I think Ensemble also highlights that she is just still kind of superficial, right? And there's certain things where it doesn't really matter if you can get it, if it can be like it's added to you. It's like no, you have to just be that way. You have to be the way I like you.
And I think that's why even like the callback to the flower ring, by the time that wasn't cute to me.
Yeah,
Because
exactly.
It was just like,
It took so
but
long
you
to
don't
get
want...
there.
But you said you don't want.
You said you don't
that
want.
That was your main thing.
Do you know what I mean?
And I think they don't show enough growth in the other scenes. Like even when she goes to help like the victim, like the person that she used to work with. Even when she does go and do that, which again is a part of the movie. I'm just like, you guys are gonna do something so serious. Yeah?
Guys, I love
You're gonna
that
tackle something so
storyline.
meaningful.
Yeah.
And then you still can't do it. And again, I think the movie tries so many things. I'm just like, you guys clearly had an idea. You knew where you were going more or less, but then you either didn't commit to it or...
They didn't commit. Like, I agree. I was loving the weird, very... I hate to say this, I really do. The very A24 type influence on the B plot.
No, you love to say it. It's okay.
No.
you like
I
artsy
don't.
films.
No, I don't like
I
to
love
say
the
that.
artsy film.
Don't be ashamed.
This is my shame, right? I'm owning this, but I liked it in its concept as well because I think what it was doing was challenging the thesis that everyone is materialistic.
For sure.
Right? To say that there is a human quality to relationships that is not on a box to check. Like this man can be violent. There's no box for that. Of a tall or rich or whatever, he can do that to you. So I think even the climax, what I think should have been the climax of it, is when she calls her a pimp.
Yes.
I thought that was nailed it. Okay, let's case closed. We're
Her
done.
scenes were
Zoe Winters was really
guys.
good.
No,
she was really good.
She gives the movie so much significance.
Wait, yes.
Yeah.
And just showing that, like you said, we can have all these boxes. But this is what the reality of what dealing with men is for women. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's way more than just, is he 5'2"? Oh, no, God, no. Is he 6'2"? Is he...
If you're 5'2", I want you to know that
It's
you are
so
loved,
okay. No, it's
you are
so...
valued.
It's so okay to be 5'2".
I think you guys know the truth. I think you guys
No.
know.
I fundamentally believe...
It's rough out there, fellas, I know.
No, I fundamentally believe,
be
as the great Emmanuel once said, every pot has a lid.
D. There's someone for you. You know what I mean? It's so much more than like, does he have money? Does he drive this? Blah, 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 blah. It's like, who is he as a person? Men can harm you as well. You know what I mean? So that storyline, I think that's what I held on to in the film.
Yeah.
More than anything. But yeah, I'm like, beautiful gowns. It was shot
honestly
wonderful.
So beautiful. The set design.
I
was
kept thinking.
It was amazing.
There was a point where like I was just a little bored and like not following the story, but I kept thinking like, oh my God, Dakota's fashion is so beautiful in this film. Like, wow, look at that brownstone. Like I just kept getting distracted by like things that didn't
like
matter.
the restaurant scene.
The restaurant.
His apartments.
God,
oh
yeah.
my goodness,
the
it was
architecture.
beautiful. Yeah.
Wow. You know what I mean? Everything else.
Yeah, no, I'm good.
Look, I think it's a movie that it fails in so many ways, in terms of because of how clearly you can see this movie could have done something incredible in this scene.
Do you think it needed more running time?
Definitely
Or
not.
fight storyline.
Definitely not.
Longer running time. Longer running time, because I think longer running time, I'm being very generous here. Longer running time means that they don't try and do some things they do.
Okay, I
Like
see.
certain things get fleshed out a little bit more.
Okay.
Like
yeah.
Like what happens to Miss Winters, I think that needs to continue. You need to see where you go from there.
Exactly.
I think people would benefit so much from being able to see that as part of a movie about romance. Like if she ever is able to trust again, exactly where she goes, when
Exactly.
supporting that person.
Because it was
Like,
kind of convenient that she calls her matchmaker
Not a
to fix the
friend and
problem
not
that she believes
created.
her matchmaker created for
yeah.
her.
Well,
I was like, nah, that loop doesn't close for me.
Yeah, it doesn't.
Yeah.
It doesn't. And the things it tries to touch on for me, and that's why I wanted to just watch movies, is like, it feels to me as an example of something that could have been so good.
So good.
Yeah.
It's just
So
in another's hands. Yeah.
it's almost like kind of bleak how. Oh wow.
Yeah, that's what pissed me off because it's like there are all these beautiful like parts, right? It's just not coming together and syncing in a way that I think we also just love rom-coms for.
Yeah.
Exactly.
You know, you either make it really simple, you know, like boy meets girl, blah, 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 and we can walk away like, oh, what a feel-good film. But if you're going to tackle certain subjects,
Then go.
the whole
Like,
way.
Exactly,
You
yeah.
didn't have to have the happy ending. If that's the case.
That's not a happy ending to me.
That
you
was
didn't need
not
it.
happy.
That is an awful ending.
Sure.
Oh, girl, stand up. We know nothing about John, but that he's broke. He's broken when we meet him.
Oh my
he's broken
God.
until the end.
And he's actually saying he's gonna be broke forever.
And he's saying, girl, this is
She
me.
says,
Yeah.
I'll take care of myself.
You know what
Yeah.
I mean?
No, he's also broken.
What?
He's also broken a cartoon way because I feel like he would have changed some things. Because like,
I don't
he
believe-
would have changed his career. He would have
Beautiful Chris Evans at 37 years old does not live
like that.
and with roommates in New York City. He's gonna find a
You're
gig, bro.
actually so right. Yeah, there was something
He was in this car-
cartoonish.
yeah.
like
I
this is
actually
not
forgot his
believable.
age.
Yeah, suspension of disbelief does fall out the window.
don't-
Like,
I mean-
it almost had to be somebody else. Not
What was
that
that
he
Yes.
performed badly.
His
but-
roommate looked like, honestly, like we were saying, cartoonish, like an oaf, like a buffoon. Like it was not real.
And you cannot convince me after everything she's seen and how like solid she was in her belief in what she wants and how money is a big factor for her because of her childhood, that she can look at all of that and go, yeah,
This is the one.
why not?
I don't get
The
that
same
either.
thing that broke us up, we haven't even looked at, we haven't even tried to resolve. This man is still an act, dude. Act. Do your thing. But he's in the same place that you left him in and you just said, yeah.
That dehumanizes them a bit. Like they're not human beings anymore now. That's
No,
what I'm
they
saying.
are movie characters.
Yeah, like-
strictly in the movie.
But that's the thing. They're bad movie characters. I think good ones should feel human. Like they're very two dimensional. I think that's what makes it like not a happy ending, because it's not good for either of them.
And I actually feel
he's
sorry
always
for her.
angry. Yeah, I feel sorry for him too. He's always angry at her because his shame is projected onto her because he doesn't feel good enough for her.
100%.
And she's told him, "You're not good enough for me."
100%.
And now he's going to be relegated to this life where he must battle this thing that he's not playing in the same league
than
that
anyone else.
that affords him what he really needs. That's what I'm saying. I also feel she knows better than him, actually. She knows better than him to be like, we shouldn't be together.
At
But-
all.
But he's like an idiot. Like he's such a two-dimensional idiot all the time.
And I think they're just trying to harp on this thing of like, you know, love is enough, you know, and like that is what will inform your quality of life. And cool. This is real life, bro.
They
Like,
couldn't balance the check. They couldn't.
this is real life. We're not
Yeah.
saying he needed to be at Pedro Pascal's level.
Yeah.
But just
but he could've
some
gotten to, like,
sort
his
of
Bump the cheese
Just a
up,
different
bro.
spot.
dog.
Get a role on CSI or something, man. Like,
Do you know what I
something.
mean?
Get your
Open
own
a
place.
theater. Like something that I can see that you're trying to get some sort of control. Because you're going to fight over a parking space for the rest of your life.
Yeah.
The man is not going to want to pay $20. And I get it. Parking is expensive. It's a fair fight, right? But it's something that is going to piss you off. And it's I don't know. I just feel like you're walking back into the same situation that you left. And there's no way that we can walk away from that movie and be like, she made the right decision.
Yeah.
That was fine. And that was, I don't know, everything linked up in a really linear way that makes sense for her.
No, I don't think anything made sense made of the characters. But I will say, I was touched that the room was also the flower.
Oh, that pissed.
I can imagine.
that-
No, look.
Pissed.
So I didn't think they would end up together at all.
I didn't
right?
think that was cute. I didn't think that was like, oh, what a
I-
great
I-
like
I actually-
thread in the movie.
Wait.
I knew the woman in the audience would be like, "That's the ring."
No, listen, every single one I've spoken to who watched that part said Benyels. How dare he?
Actually,
But
I thought it was cute too.
But I'd like to think that That's not like it couldn't. They didn't mean it. They didn't
That's what
mean
I
it was
wanted to
literally
ask you guys.
flower.
Did he say, "Will you marry me with that thing," or was it just like a baby?
Yeah,
We in
no,
this forever.
he
No, no,
did.
he
He
proposed.
proposed.
Jesus.
However, I am suggesting that the director said he'll do it like this, as a literal callback. It's not the actual ring. Like, you're meant to imagine something else. I refuse to believe that he thinks
We could have done that another way. He could have come home like from getting groceries and be like, "Oh, look at this flower I picked," and just like put it around you. You know what I mean? We would have
Yeah.
still been smart enough to.
Exactly.
To-
Or at least
to-
even
to do that.
mention
Callback.
this is not the real one. Like, just give us
just
them-
to have said it.
just-
So to say that there's an intention going
Oh
forward.
ma,
Yeah.
mind
No,
you,
maybe I meant-
we're
I
doing
imagine
the
for
work
him.
for him.
Maybe
We're doing
I
the
think I
work
might
for
have.
him.
I think I might have.
mind you, she just got off a call saying, what was it? A promotion call. Her boss saying,
Yeah.
"Hey, you're doing great.
Yeah.
You're leveling up." And this man comes and says, "Will you marry me with a ring?" I ain't got much, but oh, get out of here, bro.
Exactly. Okay.
Get outta
Okay, but that's the thing. Okay, the movie
Get outta
felt
here,
confused. I actually wanted to ask you guys about this.
Yeah.
So after the whole Pedro Pascal, him
Knee debacle.
kneeling down in the kitchen, being like, you
She
know,
wasn't even that short.
I mean, okay, I'll let the viewers decide.
That short.
Guys, that was the climax of the movie. But the movie still had 25 minutes left. That, to me, that's the that's the, you as the main character are learning not to be a materialist. That is
Yeah.
the whole thing. Like, okay, there's no love here, and that's what we should
Yeah.
go for. So maybe I'll give you another 3 to 5 minutes to go and find your broke ex-boyfriend and go be with him. But it took so long. The movie ended for so long. I was like, they danced, they went
That
to a
wedding
wedding.
thing was
They had
like-
a fight over it. There was a call. He slept until the morning. I'm like, guys,
I
when
also
is this?
didn't believe the fight. Like, I was just like, okay, where's this coming from? Out of the
Hated the
blue.
ending.
It
Hated the
just,
ending.
oh, nia.
The movie ended forever. It took forever to end.
Also, we're still reeling from the, what, like, you guys are going to break up because he was short? Or, like, because he had the surgery? It just, I don't know. I feel like, I don't know if I couldn't keep up with what was happening. And then my boredom leading to the ending. The boredom.
Fighting boredom
The
in that movie. Like,
boredom.
it felt like a
Stop it.
Lynchian experience. Like, I think this is the art of the movie, is that it's evoking such a powerful emotion of boredom
Yeah.
out of me. Like, I think that's your magic trick as a director. You made me very, very uncomfortable.
How did you
the whole time? Like,
How did you feel by the time he did the big, rom-com needs the big speech? Like the,
like when I see
I
you,
will
I see
always
wrinkles.
love you. You know, and,
felt
Nothing.
nothing.
I felt
Absolutely.
nothing.
No, that
I
was-
think I actually felt contempt. I think I felt hatred and contempt. I think she should have been like, dude, shut up. You just said we're using each other. Don't. Like, why are we wasting everyone's time?
I kind of felt like, oh my God, am I dead inside? Like, has this movie triggered something in me? Because I'm just like nah. Like, no. But I felt even the tears. Did she even cry? The script as well. I'm going to put in my calendar to say that I love you every day. Oh, come on. That could have worked in 1998. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
That was
No.
like when Harry met Sally, kind of
That's
like.
not working now.
It's not working now,
No.
dude.
No, not at all.
No mention of I'm gonna improve my life in ABC
So that
kind
we
of way.
can like live better
So we
together.
can.
Exactly. You know what? When Harry Met Sally's probably got the best closing
Best.
rom-com speech ever. You know, the whole when you find the person you want to spend the rest of your life with, you want the rest of your life to start now.
100%.
Really well written, very, very well delivered, and it evoked like what the movie was trying to say. I think with this final one saying that, like, listen, you're hot and you're rich, and I'm so broke, bro. Can I please just
She
grow
was
old with
such
you?
a broke heart in this film. Like everything. How much is this? How much is this apartment? How much? Girl,
That she was being weird with that.
weird.
No,
Like,
look,
you're
I think a lot of movies it's ham-fisted, right? There's very little subtlety in terms of how it's trying to show like what it wants you to get to, right? To say money's not enough. That's the movie's entire premise.
Do you think they didn't trust the audience to pick up on cues, or just like they don't think the audience is smart enough?
I think
That it's like we need to put it all on a plate for you.
I think we're giving Celine Song too much credit. I don't think that she thought about us at all. I think this is such a joyless, emotionless person. That I would say I'm sorry. I'm actually not. I really do feel this way.
Why?
In the presentation of this, even past lives as well, which also
This
such
is
a boring.
another point I wanted to make. I was like, I'm really sad that I didn't watch Past Lives before this because this is my first Celine Song movie that I've watched, and I'm like, I've done myself a disservice.
I mean,
I've
both.
So I
watched
wanted
both.
to ask you, like, how does it?
No,
Not to say that we should compare,
It
but, like-
tracks. It's almost exactly the same. I mean, it's another love triangle movie. The protagonist of that movie is also a joyless, like, just flat character who was looking at these two men who are like, "Oh, babe, I love you so much," and she's like, "Oh, yeah, I guess I could love either of you in theory, you know."
Yeah.
And then they're like, "Oh, okay, nice," and they're like, yeah, I'll choose you. Like, that's how it feels in both of these movies. Like, there's no real reason. There's nothing of risk in Celine Song's work, which is why I call her a joyless storyteller. It doesn't allow us to come, like, it intellectualizes all feeling. Like, it's just communicated through fancy words. But no, I think
But it looks very pretty.
oh, so she's such a good
Looks
technical director.
so
I wish I could
pretty.
know out about that. She's very good at that.
Do you not think any of it at all just relates to the fact that a lot of content right now is kind of weird and and compressed, and that's what's impacting the quality of the movie as a whole? Because I feel like the movie does just force you to say, okay, how can you apply this? Because people love Past Lives. I don't know if you guys have seen. No,
You're the first person I've heard have.
No. But listen, he's
Any critique?
he's a film critique.
I am.
He has
No, I
complaints.
love that.
Notorious hater, but no, but I really didn't like Past Lives. I didn't like it at all. I know why it's an indie darling because she's a very good technical director.
Yeah.
She makes her stuff look really cool.
It's gonna look great on our Tumblr.
Yeah, exactly that. But she's really not a good writer. Like,
And for me, writing it sounds so like obvious, but it is the heart of a film. Like, you don't, before we can think of what it looks like, the script
Yeah.
is everything to me.
Yeah,
and I just
absolutely.
feel like there were so many moments in this movie. And especially with that bit with John. Is his name even John? What the hell was
let's
his
just
name?
call. I know who you're talking about.
That's how bad it was, guys. We don't know their names. We keep saying Dakota, Chris Evans, Pedro Pascal. What
Yeah.
were their names?
They didn't have names. They're all placeholders. They're all guys, I really think a lot of this
Bruce?
movie, like, this is my super terrible interpretation of it. A lot of it's meant to be as vague as possible for people to just try and imagine this in their own lives. Like, I think that's all it wants it to do.
All the time, you're like, no.
Because the only real actress is someone that's not one of the main characters. At least that's how it feels. It's one of the only real characters.
Wait. Look, there was another good actress. The only scene in the movie I actually thought, okay, that was good. That was good. When she goes to visit the bride. That's the only scene I was like, damn, that was really well written. That was a very good, heartfelt confession. Her performance was incredible.
ultimate
To
reason
come to
is-
like, I do this because it makes my sister jealous. That's why I want to
Yes.
marry him. And then her flipping it into, he makes you feel valuable. I was like, okay.
I love that. I wish she delivered that better still.
That was good.
moments.
I wish she just delivered that a little better.
Oh, yeah?
You know what I mean?
Oh, okay,
'Cause-
yeah, I
'cause
can
it
hear
makes
that.
you feel valued.
No, but
Come on. Like, just feel like you're
but
really
look-
being there for your friend. You know how you be there and
Exactly,
sit
yeah.
there and be like, dog, you know? It just felt very like.
She's very
okay.
stilted. She feels like AI, bro.
Yes.
It's so weird.
But on some level, is she not meant to be cold and calculating? That's her character.
No, because you're
why-
dealing
no,
with a very
her
intimate thing. and
co-workers are
someone's-
not like that.
No, not her co-workers. Dakota Johnson is cold and calculating in the movie. She is. She
But
is.
I don't
Guys,
She
in
even
the
said
first
that
scene-
she is, which is
Yes,
ugh,
which
that's
again
horrible.
is a hat on her head. Like, we get it. Like, she says that's all she is. So obviously she isn't really, right? Because she calculates so bad that she ends up back with the person that she knew to leave a while ago.
Oh, I get what you're
True,
saying. As in,
true,
like, the
true.
compassion that we're looking for from her.
She's
she
not trying to
doesn't-
have it.
Yeah.
She wants to get the job done. She wants to get
Like,
married.
walk down that aisle.
As in, she's trying to get married as in a paint by the numbers kind of thing. That's how I see the movie. As in, she approaches this as love is a transaction, love is a contract. Love is just this one thing. And for her, that means picking someone that has just coins. And that's everything. And obviously, it becomes it's so vapid because it's like, there's no way that's the only thing. Like, it can't be. And again, it's such a simple thing. It's like, dude, everyone knows that you could do it more artfully. There's lots of ways
Tactfully.
they could have gone further with this and really explored the fact that, you know, his money means he doesn't want to do smaller things with you. He can only engage with you in larger gestures. There were lots of different ways.
But
they
did
could
we
have done
see
it.
that he doesn't do that?
You don't. You don't. You don't.
That's another thing. I was just
No,
like,
like the
did I
movie
miss something?
fails to do it. But I
feel like it's the intention.
I'm a Celine Song believer.
Oh,
Did you watch Pastimes?
No. I don't want to. I like the idea. I like the idea. I like what she's trying to do. I think generally speaking,
That's very generous of you.
Yeah, people make love like a lot more complicated than it is, but like in like the dumb way. I think.
okay, I hear that.
As in, like, the type of things people generally fixate on when it comes to, like, what romance is. Like if we look at, like, social media discourse about it, like, what are you talking about?
Like the gestures and the bouquets and, you know, the
Yeah.
Yeah, like, the things that people talk about, like, is like, yo, this is such a big thing in relationships. It's like, have you guys spoken to anyone in real life about this? Those are not, like, real life conversations. I feel like the movie tries to address those things, and again, badly.
Terribly.
It does it badly. But what it's trying to do. But the issue is it feels like the Netflix version of that kind of movie. You know, a Netflix movie with the really great trailer that reveals everything. So you know exactly how the movie goes.
Genuinely,
Yeah.
but for the whole movie.
like,
But I'll be
every one
honest,
of the
I
best
didn't
scenes-
think it was going to end like that.
yeah, same.
I in my heart of hearts,
Same.
I was like, oh, maybe she'll bump into Joe, John, whatever, and like have a brief moment. If I'm gonna try predict how this is gonna go, have a brief moment, be like, oh, you know, there's this contention or whatever,
yeah.
but it's like, okay, but I'm gonna choose me.
So she had to be single at the end of the movie, right?
I
That's
think-
the best case scenario.
I agree.
You know what I mean?
Totally agree.
So if this movie ended, she ends up single, and she's
Yeah.
just gonna figure it out over time.
'Cause that's more
Now
realistic.
she's had the balance, right? But what genre is the movie? It's a rom-com.
That's still
I-
romantic.
I don't know.
think
I don't know why people keep calling it a rom com though.
That's what it's
That's
called.
what
That's what they
it's
called it. I called it. We
I
didn't call
don't
it
know,
that.
but I
didn't
don't
laugh once,
understand.
boy.
They
It was a romantic drama, like by the numbers
Yeah.
romantic drama. Like
No, I think
Pride and Prejudice is a romantic drama.
100%. I think she wanted to make a romantic drama, but they said no, we have to make it a rom-com.
Otherwise,
And
people are
that's-
not gonna come.
I'm not a Hollywood exec.
So
I'm
weird.
trying to defend Celine Song here. She doesn't have complete autonomy over how this happens or how this goes.
Or like how the studio wants to
You see what I'm
market
saying?
it.
And how it's going to be packaged. I highly doubt anyone can, like, who has ever lived the life, if you past age 25, could write that movie and be like, yeah, this makes sense. This is clean.
How old is Celine? Maybe that's like
That's an indicator. Let's actually check that.
Yeah.
Yeah, please check on that. You know what is interesting? She's married to Justin Kuritzkis, who wrote Challenges, also a love triangle movie.
oh, we could do a
Which-
whole nother episode. On
I love Challenges. So I mean, I watched it like 2 days ago. I watched it after Materialist because I was like, I need something good. I need something actually
stimulate my
good,
mind.
like
Yeah,
a real
yeah.
palate cleanser. Challenges is one of the best movies I've seen in the past couple years. Like genuinely,
I really enjoyed that.
No, that was
very,
great.
really good.
That was great.
Challenges.
Guys, I have an issue. We'll get to the but. Celine Song's 36. I think you might be right. I think it might have been like just how old. Like she might not have been old enough to have done this the way you wanted to. I am so hurt by this piece of information.
I want to know
She's
who
younger than almost all the actors in that movie.
Yeah.
Again, I'd like to then try my very best to fight for her and say, because she's young, she didn't have as much ability to push back.
Celine
the
Song
way-
endorsed this man.
Yeah, what's up?
She didn't have the ability to push back against the studio the way a more seasoned and experienced and tenured director might have been able to. In how
Or maybe
the movie could be
didn't just
packaged.
sit down with the script long enough.
I want to believe she did.
Do you know what I mean?
I want to
Yeah.
know
You
who, even Justin Kuritzky's other film, Queer, is
I need to
about.
watch that so badly.
It's pretty good. I mean, I love Luca Guadagnino, but
Yeah.
that's also about. I want to know who their third is. Justin Kuritzky's and Celine Song. There's a mystery person in their lives that we don't know about because they're both writing love triangles only.
Yeah, I feel like they're
Only.
inspired by like dinner parties they've gone to, and there's like a couple.
Yeah.
Where you
that
can
they're-
feel
Oh no,
that
no!
there's,
I'm even saying that there is a third person
Oh, there's a
in there
third.
that we don't know about, and that person gives the juice to Justin Kuritzky's and not Celine Song.
Celine.
Yeah.
I have a
think,
question. What is your all-time favorite rom-com? Because maybe that'll also like help me
That's
shape how
interesting.
you. I'll start with mine.
Right.
Sure,
Mine's
please
Pretty
do.
Woman.
Oh, I've never seen Pretty Woman, and I know that's already big,
No, it's okay.
big blind spot for me. Yeah.
No, it's
wow.
okay. And
Okay.
maybe it's because I'm a sucker for like old Hollywood and like classic movies. And it's such a simplistic way to look at this movie, but like I love it because the rich man went for the girl who was like not perfect.
Yeah.
And she was like, quote unquote, like, I don't know if you can swear on this, but like she
Okay.
was the hoe that got like, you know what I mean?
Oh, that's a nice swing.
Who got
Honestly,
that's a
the
nice-
I could
great
go a lot
Yeah.
more
man?
than that. Yeah.
You know what I
But
mean?
no, but true. I agree because I mean I think that is what materialists should have gone for, to humanize people who are made into these archetypes.
Exactly.
It even has a very good real life vehicle through matchmaking
Exactly.
to explore that, and then find the human connection there.
And we can see why perhaps, right, it wouldn't work out with Richard Gere, because we could see, okay, he shows up, he does the big gestures and whatever, but he is busy. And we get that like sense from him. I just feel like those characters are way more dynamic. Maybe I don't know, maybe the runtime is different or whatever. But it was a simple story
Yeah.
that also had, what's the word I'm looking for? Yeah, like its peaks and its pitfalls and like just these really classic moments to also hold on to.
Absolutely.
Right? So that by the time we get to the end, we're just like, of
Yeah.
course, you know? So yeah, what are your favorite ones?
Silo?
Oh, I have mine, but I'm embarrassed to say.
Is it The Notebook?
Mine's worse than his, I promise
No.
you. No. I promise you don't have to be embarrassed.
No,
to say that.
my embarrassment doesn't come from how cheesy or romantic it is. It's very alt, bro. It's Phantom Thread.
Okay.
Okay.
You have to tell us now.
Okay,
Why?
Phantom Thread is actually one of my favorite movies ever. It's a movie by Paul Thomas Anderson, and it stars Daniel Day-Lewis. He's a dressmaker in the 1950s, and she's a waitress. And I mean, geez, I'm noticing that this is a pattern. Anyway, so he's a very rich, powerful man, and she is a lowly service worker.
Yes.
Maybe not lowly, just service worker.
Hey.
Sorry. That,
Loli is very.
Freudian slip.
I already did that. I did that part. I'm
Goodness
sorry.
gracious. You have to look at
Jeez.
look at how you see people.
My bad. I used to be anyway.
It's working.
We're getting off. Anyway, so he sees her in a restaurant and thinks that she's absolutely beautiful, and he adopts her as his muse, and they actually do fall in love and form this relationship. She realizes that his neuroticism and his pedantic nature makes him very cold, and like eventually he becomes very distant from her.
Okay.
The more time they spend together because of how neurotic he is. So she devises a way to always bring him back to her by poisoning him with mushrooms in his food. And when he's sick and he needs her and there's no one else there, that is and he kind of realizes, oh, this is what you're doing. Like, I get to this heightened point of being so neurotic about everything that you bring me back down. Like, it's something that can only work as a beautiful thing in a movie.
Yeah.
But it really is very beautiful. Yeah. The way these two people find
I'm
their
very
connection.
into that.
It's, I mean, please, I recommend it to everyone.
It's
Please
kind of
watch
why
it.
I love Gone Girl. That's also a romantic movie in a way.
I hear that.
You know?
I don't like the word
Would you kill for love?
I understand that sentiment.
Oof, I don't know about that.
You know?
I don't know about murder.
I'm kidding, guys. I am joking.
I don't think
I'm
you are.
joking.
Her legal profession
I
requires her
am
to.
a woman of the court.
Uh-huh.
I'm joking. I'm joking.
My pick's terrible. I really like both of you guys' picks.
Are you going to say Love and Basketball? Because that's a horror film.
Love what?
Love and Basketball.
What's that? What are you doing?
Perfect.
Yeah, I know. It's you don't
It's
know
a
love
horror
basketball.
film.
No.
Oh my god, he makes her
I'm
play
very-
ball for his love, dude. Like literally, if you can beat me at this game, shut
I don't
up.
know what to say.
I kind of want to watch it.
Nah,
You
dude.
definitely should watch it.
you
It's
Such
classic.
a nigga film.
You
Like,
sold it
Classic.
so-
It's really good. I don't know why you're saying
No,
it.
you sold it too.
Love
maybe
and
the
basketball.
premise of movies is
It's
what
so-
like gets me going. You want me to play ball for your love? You are.
Yeah, to meet my passion point.
Please.
That's a pretty.
Please.
I'm kind of interested.
It's a really good movie. You need to watch Love and
Okay, so
Basketball.
I have two very weird answers. Okay, first one, I realized having watched Materialist, I've never really gotten to go watch a rom-com. I've never been I've never been in cinema. I've watched all of them on a laptop.
How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days. Like,
On a laptop on DSTV. I was never in cinema for the
Right,
majority of
right.
these
10
kinds
Things
of
I Hate About You is oof.
Yeah.
Just love that movie.
Like one of the first rom-coms I watched, and it's a ridiculous movie. I don't know if you've seen it. She's the Man.
No. Okay,
Love,
no.
She's the man.
Love.
That's that.
Love.
She's the man is one of mine.
Love.
Yeah. And again, I feel bad about it. I'm just like, do I like football that much that the one rom-com movie I'm like, I really like.
But it was also funny.
It
Like,
was.
it was
It
actually
was funny.
really funny.
Yeah.
Like
but,
Bennett like Beckham as well. Also really good.
Yeah,
Really
that's
good.
really good.
Forget
one.
about that
That's really
movie
good one.
so often. And
But-
that was,
It was so good.
So she's the man. That's one of my picks. And then the other one, I think it's entirely because it's the first romantic movie I watched when I started dating. Is Kid Cudi's movie Intergalactic. That animated.
oh,
one.
guys,
haven't
I
seen
didn't
it.
finish. I keep
haven't
watching
seen
and
it.
then I don't finish.
I think tap in. I think that's very much like a very sentimental pick. Like,
Yeah.
like head over heels. Like, watch whatever you want over to watch right now. Anything. Whenever you say watch this, I'm just like,
I actually might watch it after
yeah.
this.
No, genuinely, like,
Yeah.
it's really well done. I have so much time with Kid Cudi as a result. So he got married recently as well. Shout out to
Okay, and beautiful
Shout out to
wedding.
him.
him. Yeah, man. Shout
I
out to him.
hadn't seen it. It's
Beautiful
really.
wedding.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
The wedding actually kind of looked like a Celine song.
I was about to say
movie.
600. Was it $600,000?
I'll
Was
be
it at the plaza?
very, very, very honest with you. Like everyone's cool, like down to the cake. You know, like you know
Nice.
these new age weddings. Like everyone's it's got that like
Yeah.
artsy feel. It's so tastefully done.
Yeah. So Intergalactic for me, I strongly recommend watching that movie. And as we're nearing the end of this, I think what we've all come to realize is that there are a lot of movies that are better than The Materialist. If I told you to watch that, I told you to watch it because I watched it. I wanted to see what happened to you. I wanted to see how you'd feel afterwards.
Do you think love is enough? And do you think they drove that point home in that movie well enough? Or
Both.
are they duping us?
Both my answers to those questions would be no.
They could have done all of it better. Love is very important. That's what I was left
and
with.
it's
that,
wonderful.
You know, that I believe love can make you do stupid things. That's what she does. There are some truths in this movie. That being desperate for love can do very terrible things to you. Love is a scary thing to try and put yourself out into the world, like to try and get.
Because there's also harmful men.
True.
100%.
Like
true.
the dating pool that you're trying to find your husband in and like
Yeah.
a life partner and all these good things. There's a really ugly side to it too.
Of course.
You can be rejected for really, really bad
Dumb
things.
things.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
like that character who's meant to just like be the placeholder asshole when he speaks about the type of partner he wants and just like, yeah, at oldest like 27.
Oh,
That's
29.
as far as
Mind
I
you,
go.
he's 50.
You know, and it's just like you have to realize that not everyone dates with the same intention as you. And
Yeah.
more than anything, I think what the movie should leave, I hope it leaves some people with, is that I don't think romantic rejection should ever be that deep. Like,
Romantic rejection.
yeah, like when you just start over somebody and you don't get the follow through that you like, it's just like, it's not, the chances of why they reject you is highly unlikely that it's character. Yeah, especially, I think more so, unless you really
In
do
ideal
some-
cases.
Look,
In an ideal.
I'm talking best case scenario,
Alright,
all
yeah.
good faith actors.
Okay.
If you have problematic views just generally, then that's a whole other thing. But I speak specifically as a woman. I feel like women take romantic rejection a lot more earnestly than men do. Like men are very like callous with it.
Because you guys always be throwing. So
Yeah,
it's like
exactly.
you build
Like,
up that
put-
skin.
You build up the resilience. So I think
Yeah.
like for women, the takeaway should be that you really shouldn't be that phased by romantic rejection, that often. Like when I speak to like the last episode I did with Gugu, like the conversation about like how difficult dating is for women, I think is because of the
We're geared for marriage at a young age.
there you go, and it's just like you shouldn't be like terrified to not have a partner at any point in time. Like,
Yeah.
I obviously have like the example of like my mom marrying Mushe like when she was like in her 40s, and it's just like like that worked amazingly. And it's just like because there wasn't a rush. It wasn't a thing of feeling like you desperately need to find this person to make girls like we were grand before. She was just more strict.
Sure.
I was strict before. but aside from that, like we were good. Like it was like an importance I think in, and I wish the movie did drive it home in like being okay with just being you.
Exactly.
Because if you're there first, you're gonna be okay in the long run.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Like you need to find that first. We could have written the movie better. Like in this conversation,
I think if they gave us that first draft of the script,
We could have steered them.
and
do you know what I
let's
mean?
go,
I might not have the words, but just
I think we all explained it really well. Like
Like, there's
especially
ideas.
the dynamism of what the characters were doing with each other, right? Like
yeah.
they would okay, it's a movie about insecurity, right? It's called Materialist because it's about insecurity. And resource gathering has been an insecurity coded in the genes of human beings since the first human beings, right?
Yeah.
And one resource that we all have that none of us have control over is love. And the other resources that are more material are what we're insecure about. So someone like Pedro Pascal does not feel love as a secure thing because he had to literally lengthen his body to feel more confident,
Yeah.
right? He doesn't feel self-love. So he's insecure about that.
Yeah, and he'll always suck as a result.
Exactly. And then Chris Evans feels resource insecurity. He's broke as hell. He always has been. So that interplay with Dakota Johnson at the center, trying to find in herself, I've got money, not a lot of money, I've got money, and I can choose whether to be materialistic or to choose love. And then I think, combine those things in herself, she gets a promotion, she does better for herself, she's single at the end of the day. Everything, all the ingredients were there, but whoever was cooking, wrong temp.
It's also
Wrong
fair
temp.
and honest to like admit that we're all superficial about something when it comes
Exactly.
to relationships.
Absolutely.
I hate zebra print.
So your honey can't wear zebra prints.
Ideally not.
Now I think about cheetah prints as well for me.
Cheetah print. I'm not.
I don't like
Really?
animal print.
I don't know where I am. I feel like George.
What am I superficial about? Okay, to be fair, would I date someone shorter than me? Probably not.
Would you date a man who only wore leopard print clothing? Like that's his favorite shirt. You would.
What is he, Zulu?
Yeah.
Like, what's up?
Yeah, he is.
Now, you can't wear a leopard print every day.
Not every day, but a lot though.
Because
often.
what happens at Span?
No, not every day.
No.
Like
At
we
home.
go to
At home.
lunch
Yeah,
and
you
he's
can-
in a
you
leopard
can rock
print.
it.
Yeah.
Okay, is it like a Versace print?
No,
or
no,
like
no.
it's that like
It's the one. It's the one.
You
the
know
one.
the one.
Oh, that's one thing actually, guys. A man that can't dress,
That's a good
it
one.
drives
Ooh.
me.
There you go.
I can't.
Yeah.
I really, really can't. And
I get
it's
that.
I'm not saying you need to be like, drip guard all the time. Just sometimes wear a jean and a shirt. You know?
Yeah.
Exactly.
It's
Classic-
really,
classic
really simple
formula.
and a nice jersey. But just if you're gonna walk around in a leopard every day,
You get tired.
that's nuts to me.
Yeah, and I think it's okay to.
Oh, and dreads.
Yeah.
Dreads.
Really?
Yeah. Sorry, that is my real superficial
No
one.
exceptions.
Yeah.
Nothing. It can't happen. Dreads and everything else is perfectly innocent. Please shave these for me.
It's not gonna work. I'm like, it's not gonna work.
Yeah, but like,
you're gonna steal my hair ties.
I actually don't want to say.
no,
This is an honest space.
No, I think further and current paramours of mine may find this video and start to maybe think if they have fallen into some of these categories I might mention. So therefore,
Everything we say is
babe or my ex, please don't worry. Your secret is safe with me.
okay.
Everything is okay. Everything's okay.
So you're not gonna say it. You're not gonna say
No, I'm genuinely. I can't. I can't deal with the potential backlash. I just can't.
when we open the Patreon, we will reveal
it. What
his secret shade.
is his secret superficial?
I don't like girls who are uneducated.
Oh,
Yeah. Oh. English.
That's
You need to be able to speak English. You also need to be.
that's not where I thought you were gonna go. That's
yeah. You need to
Well,
have
Okay,
that.
when you say that,
to be
as
fair-
in you need to have like a master's degree,
No,
or
no,
just
no.
go to school, bro.
Like, it's not even just about school. I think that there is an inherent curiosity about the way the world works.
Oh.
Like, what's going on. Like, educate yourself.
I think that's fair.
I
Don't
think that's
just.
the case thing today.
Okay.
I don't think that's a
But
crazy thing
although
to say.
your phrasing at first was loose.
Okay, true.
could've
I'm glad I got to.
Could have got anywhere. I was like, I was just like, they're gonna kill her. I was like, I shouldn't have said anything.
No, it's not bad. No, it's
Look,
not bad.
I think it's a perfectly valid thing. I think I don't think people's romantic wants generally are completely unfounded, ridiculous thing. For the most part, it can get into the territory of like that can't be it. Like that speaks to like a value thing, almost. It's like you need to care about more than just what you see every day. Like mindful of like where you exist. Like
Be curious about the world.
Exactly.
Beyond yourself.
Have taste in something.
Like
Plenty of things, hopefully. But
Do you know
do
the other
something.
thing is because I love like this is gonna sound like really, I don't know, bird-like, but I like learning from my partner, you know, and like
Why is it bit like?
what
I don't think that's bird-like at all,
that's
yeah.
a little weird, but just like
You see where the bad is.
Exactly.
We can't even
We're both,
say-
we're both defending very normal
It would be
things.
nice to be with someone you think is smart. That's what you guys both said, and you're like,
Yes.
wow.
No.
I don't know if I can say
No,
that.
because
That's crazy.
It's
you don't even have to
it's
be like
rough
the
out there,
smartest
man.
person, but
no,
just
but
like
just to feel like it.
yeah, I wanna like if you loved anime, for example, do you know what I mean? Just to be able to be like, hey, you know, I'm really curious about this thing. You want to
Yeah.
teach me a
Exactly.
little bit more about it? Just yeah. Okay, maybe it's bird-like wasn't the word I'm looking for.
Yeah, they was very strict on yourself.
I'm very strict on myself. To be
Change,
very,
dog,
very fair.
please.
But yeah, just to learn different things about the world with
Absolutely.
your person. I
Yeah.
don't think that's. Yeah, maybe the wording you used is.
Phew.
Yeah, sorry. Guys, I oversold how deep this non-negotiable was for me. But yeah, please be curious about the world, guys. Don't just look at your phone and believe that's everything. Let's
So-
go out there and figure it out.
As we wrap up the episode, you have to answer the most important question. The reason we started this podcast, or at least this subsection of it. Is this movie worth going to cinema for?
No.
Oh man, the thing is though, yeah. So what? Like catch it on Netflix or what?
It might be the only way to actually finish the movie if you're stuck and you paid for it. Yeah. It might be the only way you can actually sit through the whole thing uninterrupted. But no, it's not worth it. No, it's not worth it. I'm sorry. This movie is. I don't think this movie is worth seeing. I think it's okay if you don't watch this movie. It's not telling you anything you don't know.
No, it's not worth the trip to the cinema because I think there are some movies where it's like, oh, you have to watch that, like Dune or you know, or not even Dune. It doesn't have to be a big budget film. I think it's just a bit of once your popcorn's done, there's nothing that you're going to want to be doing in that cinema.
Yeah.
So, love you, Celine. It just didn't come together this time for me, and
Never has.
don't you ever in your life make an ending like that again. Don't you ever put your pen to paper and give a woman a flower ring from this man, okay? Don't you if
For what it's worth, because of the reactions you've seen here today, I think it's worth it. I think there's no way you'll watch it and not be left with something. It might not be the best version of even the idea of the movie itself, but I'm glad I saw it. I'm glad I did.
I'm glad you bullied me into watching
You
it.
see what I'm saying?
I'm not glad.
I would have caught it on
I don't think you'd have ever seen
Showmax.
it. I don't think you'd have seen it. If
I would
if had
have.
it justice.
You're right. I never would have seen
Yeah.
this and this contempt, this bubbling rage. I have held in my heart ever
Yeah.
since. I don't know what to do with it now.
Yeah.
I think it would have actually started a fight if you went with like your person to watch that movie.
I
Because
went
you would have thought of actually
I did.
exactly.
No, I went to the person. There was no fights. We were very grand, actually.
But did you have anything to talk about? Did you feel like closer? Did you feel like, you know, oh baby?
So I think I've told you about my dream to write a Steve Harvey-like book.
Oh, yeah.
The movie to me kind of validated my belief that, you know what, bro? We grand. We know this relationship. I promise you.
You want like a what's that thing?
Think like a man.
lady.
Think like a man.
Yeah.
Trust me. I can do it better. Give me a few. Give me a few. Like 42. Trust me.
I can't
But
wait.
have it if we co-author it. Say
I'm
the
not getting
key to
involved in that
relationship.
mess. I'm not getting involved in that mess.
Give it a few. Give it a few. It's early days.
I'm keen to see.
I'll tell you how it goes. You'll see.
I'm
You'll
keen to see.
Yeah. But
I
no
can't
seriousness,
wait.
guys. Thank you for making the time. Thank you for joining me to
Thank
discuss
you.
this.
Thank you.
I'm sorry that it sucked. I believe, and in my defense, I messaged both of you to watch the movie while I was still inside the movie. And that...
Because you were bored.
No. It was in the moment when we see Miss Winters. Like when her character...
First time, or the
yes. Like in the midst of like...
Somewhere there.
When the movie's being like really serious. And I was just like, they're going to do something crazy here. I got excited.
That's when you texted us.
Yes, there was a point in the movie where I
you
was
beast.
genuinely excited, and then I said, "I have to pass this on now. We have to discuss this."
So you actually knew it sucked.
But Yeah.
And you
by
said,
the end
I
of it,
can't
you-
tell you
Yeah.
because we're too far in now.
Yeah.
Um,
Yes. This was. You know when you say you force your friends to do things. This is. Thank you. I'm glad that we did this. This is amazing.
It's reinforced what I want. So thank you.
You have certainty.
I have
certainty
certainty in what I want.
Yes. So who
sure.
lost? Who lost?
I definitely did. Those who are listening, there is a great film, Stanley Kubrick's last film ever, about relationships, and not like the material side, the emotional side. It's called Eyes Wide Shut. Go watch that with your partner and then come back and tell me how Materialist was. Go watch that movie.
And watch Pretty Woman.
She's the Man, Intergalactic. This has been an episode of
Phantom
Real Talks.
Thread.
Who would you tell? We're back. Thank you for tuning in. Okay.
All right.
Here we go.